For a long time now, I had a very important question. What even is art? Because most people probably imagine paintings, museums, maybe some famous artists. But art is much stranger than that. Because whether you realize it or not, art shapes almost every moment of your life. And most of the time, you don't even realize it. Imagine you are walking through your city. What do you see? You see buildings, different cafés, some apartments, maybe some advertisements, music from the cafe itself. You see fashion from the people walking around you. You see streetlights that allow you to see through the night. Different restaurants that offer different dinings and different experiences inside them. Logos, and also the interface on your phone. Now almost none of that exists purely because functionality. Because someone chose the colors, the shapes, the lighting, the atmosphere, and the experience. Because all of this affects human psychology. And that is art. Now let's talk about architecture, which is also a form of art. Let's discuss the Mediterranean one, from the Greek island Santorini. What do you see? You see white buildings over the sunset on the mountain with very, very beautiful views. Inside it's very cozy with a beautiful lighting. That shapes human psychology, and that shapes how we live. Comparing this to brutalist architecture, what do you feel over there? You feel enclosed to the grey rooms, you feel bad about the world around you. You don't have any view, there are no windows, there is nothing worth living for in it. And that architecture difference is what affects human psychology. So, what would you prefer? The Mediterranean one or the brutalist? Now, before we continue, don't forget to subscribe, like the video, and comment what is the thing that fascinates you most about art. I'd love to read your comments and have a discussion. Now, continuing. Imagine you went to a restaurant. Some restaurants use warm lighting and slow music for you to stay more, while some others, like fast food, try to use energizing music so that you eat faster and leave and let the space for another person. Maybe store that design layouts especially intentionally for you to stay longer, because each layout is different on each human. Maybe that luxury brands use minimalist. If you notice, like brands like Louis Vuitton or Gucci, they use very, very minimalist design, and that is what makes them luxurious. What else is film? Inside film, that we all watch films. Music, a different form of art come together with it. What is it achieves? It changes the pace, it changes how you feel. And in this video too, maybe the gyms that use aggressive music, because music itself allows you to push harder, because it changes how you feel. Horror movies that use the sound design to scare you. All of it changes human psychology, because art doesn't just decorate society, it shapes human behavior subconsciously. And businesses understand that extremely well. You probably have experienced it without noticing. Music and films. A movie scene without music feels empty, while the exact same scene with different music can completely change the tone. It can bring suspense, it can bring sadness, it can bring inspiration, or even nostalgia. Because music basically acts like emotional architecture for everything around it. Because it can be used for editing, like for now for the video, because music changes the tone of the video itself. The pacing, faster music means faster editing, slower or more calm also changes the video itself, it lowers the heartbeat of the person, and it allows us to stay longer in restaurants, for example. Even color grading, which is just the color of the video itself, changes because the mood of the video from the music differentiates. And finally, cinematography, which is everything connecting together. Because films are basically multiple forms of art combined together. So at the end, the question remains, why do us humans need art? Because humans, we don't want only survival, we want meaning. And that's exactly what art provides. It provides stories, emotion, identity, beauty of the world around us, and atmosphere. That's why every civilization in history created music, paintings, architecture, myths, stories. Because art is not something extra, it's part of us being human. So maybe at the end, art isn't just something hanging in museums. Maybe it's part of our daily life. Maybe it's one of the invisible systems shaping how we humans feel, think, behave, and experience the world. But honestly, once you notice it, you start seeing art everywhere. Thank you for joining me, and see you in the next video.